Excuse me. What is up, my trippy hippies? What is up? It is Tammy coming to you live tonight from my office, fresh out of the Facebook Pokey. So I know it's going to take a minute for folks to find me on here because they're going to put my stuff to the bottom of the pile for the next 30 days. And since I just got out of Facebook jail before I got back in Facebook jail, it's even going to be worse. So if you find me tonight, do me a favor and say hello and tell me where you're watching from and drop us a grateful fed in the comments. Now, I am live in a couple of places tonight, and I say this every live, and it's probably gets on repeat, but there's new people here, and they don't know all the things. So I am live tonight on the Hometown Hippie business page, the Hometown Hippie individual private VIP group, as well as I am live on my YouTube channel tonight, broadcasting live from my office on What's Up Wednesday. It is about back to our normal time, and I have not been live, and I've not seen y'all in quite a while. I know, and I'm sorry for that. But I've had a whole lot of things going on, and as you know, the truck is here, all the things. So can't post comments at some destination. So please, 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 this is way more fun with friends. If you're watching this, do what I ask you in the comments. Say hello. Drop me some hearts, some thumbs up, whatever you can do for me so people can find the live because, again, this is way more fun not doing it all on your own and talking to yourself. But if I have to, I will. I've done it before and I'll do it again. But I am live tonight on our normally scheduled What's Up Wednesday live. If somebody can do me a favor, let's do this. I will see if anybody can find me here. Um, Let's see if it's showing up in my. It is. I'm going to start tagging some folks over here. Let's see if it's showing oops. Up in my. It is. I'm going to start tagging. I'm very behind. I'm going to tag a few people's. As you can see, I'm starting to tag folks coming in here. I'm just tagging people. I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to tag some folks just to get some people in here, getting my brand ambassadors in here. Just because it helps me. There we go. I knew somebody would find it sooner rather than later. But, and I apologize if you're new to my live world. We don't normally have to do that at the beginning of a live. We're like 3 minutes in. Normally we've got all the people finding me, but I am dead last in the algorithm right now. Facebook has decided to really, really, really just beat me up the last couple of times I've been on the interwebs. So hopefully we will keep my ass out of Facebook jail because we've got way too much to put on the internet for me to be in the pokey because our food truck is here. The Sugar Magnolia arrived on Friday. I have been working through some challenges with the truck, okay? And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's a brand new custom truck, but I was expecting one thing and I got something a little bit different. Number one, I was expecting a 7x14. That's what I commissioned. I commissioned a 7-foot by 14-foot trailer. The truck is 7-foot by 16-foot, so it's 2 foot bigger, which is awesome. No, that's cool. But some of the equipment on the truck was not the equipment that I initially was told it would be. They did a little switcheroo on me, and it's all fine. I've got the equipment that's on my contract, which is fine. I'm just going to replace it with what I want to replace it with, and take the L, right? Take the L. That's what we have to do. So we're working on getting the truck ready for inspection. We're working on all that on the Grateful Fed side of the house, right? That's Grateful Fed, the Sugar Magnolia, Grateful Fed. But tonight is Hometown Hippie. Tonight is Hometown Hippie and is the Grateful Fed, Hometown Hippie, What is Up Wednesday, right? So what is up Wednesday from Hometown Hippie? A couple of things are up, okay? So hello, my darling Heather Johns. I love you so very much. I miss your face, and I appreciate you being here tonight very much. Heather's got some unspoken requests. So let's call them unspoken requests so we can just send love, some love to Heather Johns. Katie Shaw watching from Florida. Hi, everyone. Hi, Katie. I miss your face. Can y'all do me a favor and tag a few folks tonight? Because Facebook is like hiding everything, and we got a lot of fun stuff to talk about tonight, and I don't want folks to miss it. So the first thing I want to talk about tonight is it is May 31st. It is the end of the month, and we have exactly 2 orders of these left. We have 2 orders of May's Munchie of the Month left. $5 of this box goes to our VFW haul. We raised $100 for them on Friday night. Plus, we're getting ready to see what we have from all these boxes. We've got our blueberry donut, our strawberry crunch donut, as well as our vanilla donut. These are all about 40 milligrams of deliciousness each. These are our May Munchie of the Month box. Don't forget, everyone who orders one of these boxes gets entered to enter into our summer-long contest for our Lazy Labor Day $500 grand prize drawing. So there's going to be a $500 grand prize drawing on Labor Day weekend, before Labor Day weekend, for everyone who participates in our Munchie of the Month box contest and other promotional things we run throughout the summer. So the first thing we ran this year was our Munchie of the Month box. And then the second thing, which I want to remind everybody about, which we have several of those are available right now, is this June 1st. So we're coming up tomorrow, is our official 1 year anniversary of Peace, Love, and Feast, peaceloveandfeast.com. So our website, our www.peaceloveandfeast.com, is celebrating 1 year. 1 year. It's going to be 1 year old tomorrow. Before that, we had a whole different system where I had a Google form with a menu that was ever changing, and you would scroll down the Google form and you would pick the items that you wanted to add to your Google shopping cart. And then I would take those and put those into an invoice, and the invoice would be sent to you. And then once the invoice is paid, we would move your order to be able to start working on it. And it was a whole process. And then last year, I took the week off between the week before Memorial Day, the week of Memorial Day off, and I worked on building up the website to make it a one-stop shop for everybody. And last year on June 1st, we launched peaceloveandfeast.com. It went live on June 1. Midnight tonight, it would have gone live. Of course, my phone is now blowing up because it does that every time. That's some nonsense. Okay. So what we have done to celebrate our 1 year anniversary is we have launched the Whoopie Pie Trio, and this is the Reese's Whoopie Pie, the Orange Dream Whoopie Pie, and the Oatmeal Cream Whoopie Pie. So we launched an anniversary Whoopie Pie Trio. These are all around 300 milligrams each, if not a little bit more. They are a bag full of wow, right? A bag full of wow. They are delightfully delicious. You can get 3 of the same kind, mix and match however you want. And these are your Whoopie Pie Trios that are available now. And everyone who orders and takes advantage of this also gets an entry into our Labor Day prize pack. So that is happening. And then tomorrow, it's What's Up Wednesday, y'all. I'm telling you all the things that are up, okay? It's What's Up Wednesday. And let's just look at my face tonight, and let's just know what else is up. My cheeks. My cheeks are up, and my eyelids are down. And that is due to this very nice little delightful treat that I want to show you next. And I'm going to tell you the story about how we created these little delicious bites. Hello from Huntsville, Alabama. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. I'm going to tell you about this little bite. So as you know, Wednesday nights we do dinners, and if you're a part of the membership, you get a special dessert. And these are peanut butter chocolate cake pops that Selena made for us today. And these things are so good. I don't have words for them. And I'm going to tell you how they came to be and why we have. And I know Amanda Giorgetti, y'all, is in Facebook jail, and she cannot comment in the live. But if y'all say, give me a hashtag free Amanda, like free Amanda, free AG, hashtag free AG, free Amanda Giorgetti from Facebook jail. We had a day yesterday. So it was Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to tell you the story of the peanut butter. I'm going to tell you the story of the peanut butter chocolate cake pop. I want to tell you the story of it. Okay, y'all ready for it? Can I get some thumbs up, some hearts, some O faces, some laughy faces, something, because it's going to be hilarious. Okay. So I took off for Memorial Day weekend. We had an event on Saturday. We had things we had to do on Friday that was really hectic. Pick up the truck. It was just a really chaotic, energetic weekend. So when we left here Thursday night, rolling into Friday, Friday started off just a little bit of our crew being a little bit out of alignment, a little bit out of flow, a little bit just like running around trying to get things done. We've had new energy introduced to the kitchen, all kinds of things. And we took off a couple of days. And I really normally what I do whenever we do those things like getting in here and adding new energy or something's happening. And even if I have had very few days this last weekend excluded, I don't think that I have had a single solitary day since we got the building so once we opened, right, since we've opened until this past weekend, it's the first time that I hadn't come in here for something, right? I hadn't come in here for some reason, for some reason, I came into the building and did something, even if it was not supposed to be done. So this past weekend, I really did, what? I was like, I need some time off too. Like we all just need to be away from the building, need to be out of the shop, doing something different. So when I came in yesterday morning, which was Tuesday, it was the day after Memorial Day, we knew that we had to come in and we didn't get a chance to. We wanted to, we didn't get a chance to, but we knew we had to do yesterday. Our main priority was to come in here and be a whoopie pie factory. I'm like, y'all, we're getting whoopie pie orders out of the Yi-Gang. We're not going to come in this weekend. We're off. We're done. We're going to come in Tuesday and we're going to hit it hard. We made a special run of anniversary butter. I'm sorry, last week. Mel ran that and got that all ready to go last week. We were ready for that. And we knew coming in, we just have to make whoopie pies. Okay. Now, Selena had to go to a doctor's appointment yesterday morning. I had to go to a meeting at the golf course. So the kitchen was Zach and Matthew and Mel and Grace had the reins, right? And I came back yesterday from my meeting, and my meeting lasted much longer than I anticipated. And I see pans of just the most beautiful whoopie pies you ever want to see. And then below that, a chocolate whoopie pie. Below that, I see a pan of like, what the F happened? I'm like, y'all. I was like, that was expensive butter. That was like Kiefed butter. That was like really high end, like high potent butter. And initially, my belly was like, right? I'm like, damn, y'all. I'm like, that's a lot of money. Like that's just a lot of waste, right? But I know I was like, you know what? But I'm not angry at anybody. I was never mad about it. I'm like, it just, it sucks. Like from a business owner standpoint, things happen, mistakes happen, and baking is a science. And it was raining yesterday, and sometimes sometimes baking powder and baking soda react funny in the weather and the humidity, and I've had them turn out the exact same way. So I wasn't mad at anybody, but my initial knee jerk was like, well, damn. That's all the profit that we were going to make on whoopie pies, any kind of money we were going to make to pay bills. Not that I'm saying that's like the profit built in. We lost that because we lost, an entire batch of chocolate whoopie pies. And we had some that were like, we'll take them because they don't taste good. They're burnt. But we don't care because they still do the trick. So they took one little pan of the crispy ones, but the other ones they tasted fine. They just didn't puff. They didn't whoopie. They didn't whoopie. And one of the things that we here at the Hometown Hippie pride ourselves on is that we believe everything happens exactly as it should, and everything happens in divine time. So we wrapped up the other cookies that tasted right, and Selena had said, she's like, hey, we crumble them up and put them in our cake pops. We make cake pops. So I'm like, okay, Selena, whatever, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. She wrapped them up. And then today, fast forward to yesterday afternoon, we just had one of those days where not everything went our way, right? So luckily, we had a session. I had booked a session with Carly, which y'all hear we talk about Carly all the time. And so yesterday afternoon, from 4 until 5, after our crazy hectic busy day, even though we were supposed to have been at 3, and we were like, we're too busy. We have to remake cocoa pea pies. I still was here till after 6 last night. Mel and I stuffing the oatmeal ones that we were still making. Um, and we came in. I said, you know what? Stop everything. Clean the kitchen up. We're going to do our session. We're going to reset our energy because um, why hometown hippie? Because we cook with love and healing, and we cook with our intuition. And if our energy is not right, then nothing we put out is right. Nothing we put out is right. So the reason why we're having mishaps in the kitchen is because we have not been solid on our energy work. So let's take this time to do this session together. And we did a connection of energy session with Carly yesterday, where she showed us how to expand our magical powers, right? Our magic, by being able to connect it and being able to control it, right? And so we got some homework, which we've all done, and some things we've done. We cleared the energy. We cleared our energy. We grounded ourselves. And we spent an hour yesterday really kind of focusing on um, how do we be consistent in the energy work that we do to be able to put the food out that we plan on putting out. And I'm going to tell y'all what, today we came in this morning, we did our step 1, which was our homework, right? And then by the time I was done with my first meeting of the day, Selena had created the most beautiful, tasty, delicious dessert from yesterday's crazy energy, right? So when you were worried about a mistake happening or things falling apart and not going your way, take a moment and do what we did, which was pat and interrupt that stinking thinking yesterday. We were in a mood. We were spiraling, and so luckily we were able to utilize a timeout. Let's go get together. Let's go take a deep breath as a collective team, because individually our energy might not be great, and as a team that means we're not in harmony. So let's do this. Take this time out. And I said all of that to say to you today that I feel like a lot of you feel like you are falling apart. A lot of you feel like things are out of alignment and that you're not in flow, because I can feel it. And a lot of my out of alignment feeling sometimes is not mine. I say, hey, I feel fine. Like, why am I feeling this way? And the universe goes, that is not yours. Good morning, good afternoon, Melanie Lewis from Cartersville, Virginia, being like Grateful Fed, doing all the things. And I want you to know, right, that if you're falling apart, then that is in divine time, right? That's the timing that's going to happen. I've had the last couple of weeks, I was falling apart because sometimes out of that chaos springs something very beautiful, right? Something very perfect and beautiful. And this is one of the best things I've ever eaten out of our kitchen. It really is. It's like one of the best things. Like, this is delightful. Like, this is a very much like, hey, this is great. This is a wonderful creation. This might stay in the lineup. Like, this is meant to be. But had we not allowed ourselves a moment to regroup and to see that sometimes out of the biggest errors come the most beautiful things, right? And, it might not be right now. Like, that was not right for that moment. But that was exactly right for today, exactly how it's supposed to be today. So if you are struggling right now on this What's Up Wednesday, I have not seen y'all for a minute, I want you to know that if things are falling apart, they're falling apart so they can fall right into place, right? They can fall right into the places they're supposed to be. They're moving the things out of the way that no longer serve your highest and best, right? And we were laughing about the cake pops, and I'm like, they've got a nice handle. They're very easy. Also chocolate on the outside. I'm like, they're so delightful. And they, even though they have some of the same ingredient panel as the peanut butter whoopie pies, they have such a unique, different flavor, and they are so freaking good, y'all. So those are going to be probably put in rotation. Cake pops are going to be our Munchie of the month for June, starting tomorrow. It will be a rainbow trio of cake pops. We are doing Pride Pride box. So $5 of each of our boxes for June will go to our Farmville Pride group. We are also raffling off a full-size cake for them. And you may not like the event going on, but trust it's making room for it is. I have been on the struggle bus a little bit lately, and I have not been here as authentic about it. And not that I haven't been here authentic about it, but it was not everything is meant for everybody, right? So not some of the things that I have to do are not for public consumption, right? Some of the things that I have to deal with, it's not needed for public consumption, nor is it wanted for public consumption. But I did the work I needed to do, which was step away from the public eye for a moment, go within, do the things that you have to do, right? And whoever says this, I'm thinking it might be Kathy or Katie Shaw. You have the most beautiful souls that work for you, and I really, truly do. And I'm going to tell you what, if you own a small business, if you are the owner of the small business, or you are someone who works in a small business, bring that up to your employers. Energy and success coaching. Small business owners have no idea. I talk to a lot of small business, especially in my area. Like, they've always done it the same kind of way. And I'm going to tell you what, the money that we invest in ourselves from an energetic standpoint, it pays off in dividends for me, for my team specifically. But that's what makes us unique from everyone else, is because, again, the medicine is free. The magic is what you pay for. And when our magic's not working, it needs to work. So we got ourselves back on track yesterday. We spent an hour with Carly. We had homework. And coming to the kitchen today, the cake pop was beautiful, and the energy was perfectly in harmony today. We were super excited for it. So with the Hometown Hippie, the things that are up right now, y'all, we have so many cool things. We have a lot of new flavors, bouquet flavors. We have a lot of new bouquet flavors that are coming your way. We may even have some new of our oil flavors. We'll see about that, right? I don't want to say the things too much because you know how Facebook is. Put me in jail. But we have some new bouquet flavors, which we'll be putting on the chart probably tomorrow. We'll be releasing those one at a time. We have our Whoopie Pie Trios available right now on the site. They're ready to ship as we speak. They're going out the door. Pain salve should be here tomorrow. I'm hoping at the latest. Once they're in, they're all going out that you've ordered. Cake pops, we're going to be going on the website tomorrow in our Pride Month, Munchie of the Month boxes. You'll get 3 of these for $33. And then you have one last shot to grab your red, white, and blue donut trio. And I hope that you will grab that and treat yourselves and help the VFW in the process. We are going to be back on regular live schedules very soon. I am working on some, we have the right-hand side, right? The right-hand side, which is the Grateful Fed, which a lot of those things are happening. But we're getting to a place where I'm starting to okay, the part that I have to do behind the scenes, I now need those people to go execute these things. So I'm going to be a little freed up for my normal office schedule, my lives, things like that. But for the next little bit, we're going to be a little bit like it's been, the last couple of weeks, trying to get all the pieces and parts kind of put together so that we can do all the things we need to do. We are very proud of the work we do in our community. We are very proud of the ways in which that we are able to help other people. But we are also very committed to creating the medicines and the foods that make you happy. So we appreciate you for supporting us. We hope that if you get your orders in, the first of the month is coming, we know. See if we can get these out the door, get some cake pops, get these whoopie pies. If there's enough interest, we may keep these around. We're going to see how quickly these move out the door. We are thinking of doing a little bit of a shakeup of the menu for the summertime. The teas and the lemonades have been spectacular, so we are keeping those for sure. And then we have some new things coming up our sleeves. So stay tuned with us. We appreciate y'all so very much. If you have any questions, please let us know. In the meantime, head on over. It's a 1-year anniversary. There might be a fun little tomorrow, a little 1-year anniversary like big sale. So you might want to stay tuned tomorrow for like June 1st, like extravaganza for our 1-year anniversary, 1 day only kind of deal. So you never know with the anniversary sale, you know how to do pop-up stuff and surprise. I know there's been some people going to Facebook jail, so if you can make sure you're liking our posts, hearting our posts, interacting with our posts so that we keep the algorithm up in the group, I'd appreciate y'all so much. If you have fun stuff, educational stuff, please share it. We'll review it to approve it. Don't forget to be added to the Hometown FB private group. To know one, you have to know one to be one. So you have to be invited by a current member. I'm declining anybody that's not. So if you are someone who has not been invited, but you found the group, you need to let me know how you found us so I can say yes or no. But right now we are closing ranks a little bit, so you have to know someone to be in the group, the private group. I need to take a life break here. I might show up soon. I know. Yes. Hey, come on down, girl. We got you. We got you. We're supporting. We will keep you posted on the grand opening of all the other things. But please, please, please don't forget to share. Sharing is caring. You can invite your friends, but they just have to know you to know me. And that's all I'm asking. So I appreciate y'all. We're still trying to reach 2,300 souls in 2023. So if we can get to 2,023 members in Hometown Hippie, I'm going to do something huge. So keep adding your friends. It's fine if you add them. I don't want people randomly joining if they don't know you, they don't know me. So on that note, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go home. I'm starving. I'm going to go eat some empanada, some chicken empanadas with some chips and some salsa. And I'm going to prop my feet up. I'm going to get some sleep. We're coming here tomorrow, have our big old 1-year anniversary extravaganza. And then we will drop our monthly of the month box tomorrow with the new graphic. That'll be updated on the website. And we, trying to think, there's something else I'm forgetting, and we'll be back on our live schedule very, very soon. You'll start seeing your scratchers come back. We were out of postcards, so we are waiting for those to come in. They should be here any day now, and then we can get those back out into the mail for your scratcher contest to collect and win and all those things. So I apologize, we just ran out. I didn't know we were that low, and we got behind quicker than I thought we would, but I got everything coming in. So that is what we got tonight, y'all. It's not a whole lot. I appreciate y'all very much. Again, thank you for everybody's support. I definitely want to get together and do a June event. We're still looking to what we're going to do for June, something for Father's Day, I think, that weekend, something fun, maybe a candle room experience again, some music, some food. So on that note, I love y'all. Let's get off of here tonight. Let's go ahead and get home. I'm tired, as you can tell, because I'm like, let's go. So let's do this, and let's do a little bit of a little peace, a little love, and a little feast. And as always, y'all stay elevated. I love you, and I will see you very soon. Deuces.